News every 15 minutes, weather every 10, and sports twice an hour.
Newstalk, KGVO, AM 1290 and 101.5 FM.
You're listening to Montana Morning with Peter Christian.
Disappointment in enrollment numbers, but cautious optimism for the future. Good morning, everyone. It's Montana Morning. It's Monday, September 26, 2016. Right now, the sky is mostly clear. We have 43 degrees in Missoula. Our newscast sponsored by Western States CAT, offering free local delivery from their stock of over 15,000 truck and equipment parts. Western States CAT, built for Montana. Newly hired University of Montana Vice President for Enrollment Management Tom Crady was frank as he addressed reporters in Bradley Hall on Friday when he said the bottom line here is we're down. That being said, Crady became animated when he began speaking about how he plans to turn things around with the University of Montana. He described just one of the new programs he has instituted.
We are now involved with a program called RaiseMe. And RaiseMe is a micro-scholarship program that allows students in 9th grade to sign up on the RaiseMe site and be awarded micro-scholarships. So if you get an A, we give you money, $25 to $50.
Crady explained further how the RaiseMe program would help reach younger students as they begin to consider where to attend college.
We released RaiseMe 2 weeks ago. We did no marketing, and our first week we had over 1,000 students sign up. And the most recent number is about the 1,900 mark, and we've done no marketing for that whatsoever. But it does give the opportunity for low-income, first-generation students the ability to understand that there's money available and that college or university attendance is a possibility.
Fall enrollment is down 6.1% compared to last year, continuing a downward trend since it reported a peak enrollment of 13,000 students back in 2010. The fall head count is 10,329, down from 10,999 last fall and down 22% since 2010. Officials for a Montana health insurance company say the company will shut down next year. Ryan O'Connell of New West Health Services said Friday the company will cease operations after it fulfills its requirements for this year's insurance plans. Company CEO Angela Hutchka said the company is simply not able to be financially successful with the health insurance industry's increasing complexity and new challenges. The company will continue to process claims from this year in 2017. New West has 15,000 customers, including 14,000 with Medicare Advantage coverage. It employs 84 people in Helena, Kalispell, and Billings. Policyholders can choose another health plan beginning next month. In 2012, New West sold its 10,600 hospital employee policies to Blue Cross and Blue Shield. 48-year-old Timothy Quigg was arrested last Wednesday at the Mountain Line Bus Depot in Missoula and charged with several counts of sexual assault after allegedly groping and making inappropriate comments to at least 4 teenage girls. At his Missoula Justice Court appearance Friday, Deputy County Attorney Brittany Santorno asked Judge Marie Anderson for a bail of $50,000.
This defendant approached and groped teenage girls at the bus station. He has 4 prior felonies, 2 DUIs, a theft, burglary, all out of Billings, no prior sexual assaults. He was also very intoxicated at the time, which is concerning since he hasn't been off for very long.
Santorno said further charges could be filed against Quigg after further investigation.
Additionally, there is another report of an assault that occurred on the bus that that we don't have enough information at this time, but there are some concerns that this defendant is also the perpetrator of that.
Judge Anderson set bail at $50,000 and remanded Quigg back to the Missoula County Jail. Possession of methamphetamine, heroin, morphine, oxycodone, marijuana drug paraphernalia, and over $2,000 in cash have landed 35-year-old Darren Reber in the Missoula County Jail. Again, Deputy County Attorney Brittany Santorno appeared for the state on Friday.
This defendant is currently on probation for possession with intent, as well as possession and other drug-related offenses. He was taken into custody on a probation warrant, and all this stuff was found in a search incident to arrest and a probation search.
Santorno said Reber poses a threat to society and asked for $50,000 bail from Judge Anderson.
The allegations in his PTR are DUI and methamphetamine. It appears that during that there was methamphetamine, heroin, and mushrooms found. He was combative with law enforcement and had to be restrained for his blood draw. Additionally, he's never paid a single financial obligation while on probation.
Judge Anderson did agree and set bail at $50,000. U.S. Forest Service Chief Tom Tidwell says his agency is depending on partnerships with states and private organizations to manage 60 million acres in need of restoration because of staff and budget cuts. The agency plans to set priorities on where to focus their efforts to prevent disease, wildfires, and drought, especially in areas where public and private lands converge. Tidwell told the Missoulian there are economic benefits to local communities from national forests, and those communities have a stake in the process. Tidwell says there are 44 million homes near national forests, and they're all at risk of being destroyed by fast-moving wildfires that can be prevented. A prototype of a lunar mining robot built by Montana State University engineering and computer science students for a NASA competition helped dedicate a new College of Engineering in Bozeman. The robot dug up symbolic scoops of sand, and dignitaries used ceremonial shovels for the dedication. The college is being funded by a $50 million gift from MSU alumnus Norm Absjornsen. According to the Bozeman Daily Chronicle, construction is expected to be completed in 2018. Well, the off-again, on-again case against former Ravalli County Treasurer Valerie Stamey is on again after county officials asked a judge to find the elusive woman in default for not answering a summons regarding nearly $150,000 in fines she owes. Ravalli County Attorney Bill Fulbright recounted the search for Stamey after she disappeared from the area for over 2 years after throwing the treasurer's office into chaos and filing suit against the county for wrongful termination.
After a long period of time, we were able to locate her. Once we found her, we then had a process server in South Carolina tracking her and finally managed to get actual personal service on her, which she had avoided for some time.
Fulbright details the amount owed by Stamey to Ravalli County.
One of them is the $29,000 in penalties that are statutory for her failure to perform her duties. And then there's just in excess of $111,000 that we've asked for as compensation for the various funds expended in trying to put the office back together.
Fulbright and the county commission had to restructure the treasurer's office, bring in a former federal judge to investigate, and an outside accounting firm to conduct a thorough audit. Our Newstalk time, 6:12.
Newstalk, KGVO.
Missoula's official weather station.
Calm conditions around the Missoula valleys. We start off the day. We may run into a few areas of patchy fog, but for the most part, clear skies with a high run around 77 this afternoon. I'm meteorologist Matt Gray for the NBC Montana Severe Weather Alert Team.